Hi, Usha. I know you're working hard. I just wanted to make one more video, which will help here to, quickly go through all the things that you've been doing. Right. See what we are learning so far: noun, pronoun, verb. They are actually called parts of speech, which you didn't know. So now you should know. It's called parts of speech. Okay. So that these are the parts that we need when you're talking. So these are very, very important when you're talking or even writing as well. So there are eight parts of speech, which are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. You already know all about it, but I'll just quickly go through again just to make sure that you can quickly have a look on this video, and it will quickly remind you what you have been practicing. Right, so noun, normally there are two nouns. One is a proper noun, which needs to be specific and exact. So that means that noun will tell you exactly who that person or who that place or which is that place, or you'll know exactly what a person is talking about. So if I say Yusha is a good girl, we all know that is Yusha who is a good girl. So it's specific. Like we can exact we can see where that exact person. Okay. Our iPhone is great. So now we know that we are talking about iPhone, not Samsung, not BlackBerry, not any other phone, on the iPhone. Okay, so that's why it's a proper noun. Or if you go for common noun, common is for in general. So that means for everyone. So if I say girls are beautiful, you don't know which girl is beautiful. I'm talking about everyone. So the is in general. That's why it is a common noun. Or mobiles are very useful. So I'm not telling which mobile phone. I'm just saying all the mobile phones are beautiful. So if anyone state like that mobiles are very useful, that means it's a common noun or it's a general thing. Right, the next one is a pronoun. Pronoun, it replaces noun. So that means sometime you don't want to use you don't want to use noun all the time. So for example, you can say Yusha is a good girl. Then Yusha studies in P4. Yusha is 9 years old. So I'm not gonna say Yusha all the time. I can simply say Yusha is a good girl. She is 9 years old. She goes to ABCD school. Then so that's where the pronoun comes in, which replaces the noun. Or he's a good boy. I'm a boy. They are cooking. Okay, so pronoun is a pronoun again. Pronoun is or pronoun normally replaces noun. Right, the next one is verb. So normally there are two kinds of verb. One is a helping verb, which needs help from other parts of a sentence to complete the sentence. So if you say he is, that doesn't make any sense. He is what? I mean, you haven't finished or you haven't completed the sentence. So he is good. They are clever. So over here, is and are is a helping verb. Okay. Or in some cases, or you'll say 50% of the time, that you'll be using main verb, and main verb, it doesn't need any help from anyone normally. Even it has a meaning on its own. So if I say it, it means it. Cook, so each and every word, they have a meaning. So that's why they are called main verbs. So if I say, even if I just simply say I eat, it already makes sense. Then you can clarify or you can add more. So you can say I eat burger. Okay. Or he cooks well. So cook. Okay. Over here, cook is the main verb. Then adverb. Adverbs it kind of modify adjective. Okay, it gives the adjective a bit more extra say. So he is very quick. So he's very, very quick. So quick is an adjective. So he's very quick. Or normally, if you see any word which ends with ly, normally that's the first sign that may be adverb. So come here quickly. He drives carefully. Okay, so like be careful. Careful is an adjective, but he drives carefully. Carefully is an adverb. Okay, he's extremely sick. Extremely, that's an adverb. Adjective is the very easy one. Like it has to be either. It needs to say either you're good or bad. So it needs to say either you're negative or you're positive. So she is clever. So clever is a positive thing. or they are rude is a negative thing. Or you talked about gloomy, gloomy and shiny. Shiny means the sun is out, people are going out, but they're having a nice time. So that's why shiny is in positive, but gloomy is a bit darker, is a bit windy, might be sometimes. People, it's just not that good, and his body is a bit dark. Sometimes you can't see it properly, so that's why it's gloomy. Okay, so that's why gloomy is in a negative side. Negative side. That's why gloomy is also an adjective as well. Right. Preposition. Preposition is a funny little thing, which is normally it is either before a verb or before a pronoun most of the time. Okay. So I like to eat. So over here is to. That's a preposition. He's with him. With is a preposition here. Okay. Then conjunction. Conjunction, it connects two verbs with a tiny little word. So if I say, if you're hungry, please come to the table. So if, that's the conjunction. Okay. Or he likes to drink Fanta, that's actually and. Okay. It's a and. Okay. Or you can normally we type it as this one. So and. Okay. He wants money but doesn't like to work. So over here, but that's a conjunction. Okay. Right, then interjection. The interjection is an expression. So that means if you use this one, normally you don't write it there, but in storybook you can write it, but not on exam level. So normally on an exam level you don't write like this. But you can say interjection. Wow, that's nice. Or oh, what a luck. So over here, wow and oh, there interjection. So normally even sometimes you can just write down wow, and you just put this mark. Okay. Or sometimes so things like you can also do that. So that's an example of interjection. Right, these are very tiny topic. If you want to know more about it, have a look through the proper videos for each and every part. We shall give you more examples. Okay, but this is just a quick video, so quickly you can have a look and it will remind you for the future. Take care, have fun.